Hey, my fire squad, this is Fire and Air with your fire messages for the month of September, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm going to give you a all-over energy card, a past, a present, course of action, hopes and fears, outcome, and then what you need to focus on, and then what Zen have to say, and then angel message, romance angel, moon, butterfly, and goddess card. What messages do we have for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please? What messages do we have for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? What other messages do we have for our fire signs? What is going on in the past for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? In the past, we have the Seven of Wands. Wands. What is going on in the present situation for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? What is going on with our fire signs? What is going on with the fire signs, please? We need some messages for our fire signs. What's going on in the present situation for our fire signs, please? The High Priestess. What's going on for a course of action for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please? What's the course of action that our fire signs need to take? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please. Princess of Wands. What's in the hopes and fears for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please? What is our hopes and fears? Let's give us some hopes and fears for the fire signs. We need some hopes and fears. We need hopes and fears for the fire signs, please. Hopes and fears for the fire signs. We need hopes and fears for the fire signs. The Four of Swords. Those are the hopes and fears. What is the outcome for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for September? What is the outcome for our fire signs? We need an outcome for our fire signs, please. What's the outcome for the fire signs? Need an outcome for our fire signs, please. Need an outcome for the fire signs. What's the outcome for the fire signs, please? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What is the outcome? The outcome for fire signs. Outcome for fire signs, please. The outcome for the fire signs. Outcome for fire signs, please. Outcome for fire signs. The outcome is the Four of Pentacles. What's the overall energy for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please, for the month of September? What's the overall energy for fire signs, please? Using the overall energy for the fire signs. Go with an all over energy, please. Two. Two. The all over energy for the fire signs is the Tower. Our overall energy is the Tower. And it's a major arcana. It's the only major arcana so far in the reading. And the Tower is the eye of the god shoots out lightning bolts. One of them sets a tower on fire. Two people and a crown tumble down into the deep. Force changes, breakdowns, ruin, fight, destruction, breakup, of constricting, convictions, intolerance, disappointment, chance for a new start, liberation, and enthusiasm. And then in your past, you had the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, a man stands in front of a fence and defends himself in a heroic posture, meaning bowler, action, without planning, negotiations, contest, strife, and for success, courage, worry, and perplexity. And then in your present situation, you have the High Priest. You have two major arcanas. I take that back. One was the Tower, and the second one was the High Priestess. For your present situation, the High Priestess The High Priestess protects all secrets in nature with her power, meaning mystery, hidden knowledge, intuition. The unconsciousness, mental power, silence, superstition, presumption, and superficial. And then your course of action, you have the Princess of Wands. And I really hope you can't hear that. But I guess we'll find out. And if I do, I'm going to have to delete this video. The Princess of Wands is a temptress young woman wearing a gold tiara, meaning spontaneous, energetic, willing to accept risks, impulsive, passionate, both in love and anger, superficial, disloyal, unstable, and cruel. You need to course of action, you need to be willing to accept the risks that you're going to be taking, is what I'm getting. If things don't turn out right, or if something goes wrong, but you need to fully get over your tower moment before you can move on with a situation, is what I'm getting. And then in your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, four travelers rest in an oasis. They left their swords on a carpet in front of them, meaning truce, calm after a truce after a conflict. Regret, arguments, concentration, mental work, mental challenges. So you're hoping to stay calm after a conflict and hoping to go on a retreat. Your fears are you're going to have arguments on mental challenges in your mind, is what I'm getting. With the Four of Wands. And then your outcome, you have the Four, excuse me, the Four of Pentacles. In his country house, an elderly man is domineering posture, meaning power, love, and material prosperity, legacy, gifts, great talent, clinging to property, adversity, obstacles, and pride. What does our fire signs need to focus on for the month of September, please? What do our fire signs need to focus on? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for September. What does our fire signs need to focus on? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of September, please. What does our fire signs need to focus on? What does our fire signs need to focus on for September, please? Page of Wands, yellow calcite. I'm always open to good news. This is what we need to focus on. Page of Wands, yellow calcite. Message, good news. A person, as a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who is talkative and creative. This card can literally show a young person reading and writing. As a situation, this card reveals welcome news, which brings conditions for achievement and self-expression. While he does not represent instant success, he does foretell good news. Specifically, this page often comes up in a reading to show applications for work, or more simple, as a person who will soon be in touch with you. I'm always open to good news. So I'm getting that some of you fire signs are going to be getting some good news late or soon. You need to focus on your creative side is what I'm getting. You have the conditions to advance in self-expression. You have some good news coming towards you. I really hope you can't hear this music in the background. That's what our fire signs need to focus on for the month of September. What does Osho Zen have to tell our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of September, please? What does Osho Zen have to tell our fire signs? What does Osho Zen have to tell us? What does Osho Zen have to tell us for the month of September for our fire signs, please? What messages does Osho Zen have for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag? Creativity, is the first one. And there's only two. Creativity. It makes no difference what particular form your creativity takes. It can be paintings or singing, planting a garden, or making a meal. The important thing is to be open to what wants. The important thing is to be open to what wants to be expressed through you. Remember that we don't pose our creation. We don't pose our creations. They do not belong to us. True creativity arises from a union, which is the divine, with the mystical and the unknowable. Then it is both a joy for the Creator and a blessing to others. Creativity is the quality that you bring to the activity that you're doing. It is an attitude, an inner approach, how you look at things. Not everybody can be a painter, and there's no need also. If everybody is a painter, the world will be very ugly. It will be difficult to live, and not everybody can be a dancer, and there is no need. But everybody can be creative. Whatsoever you do, if you do it joyfully, if you do it lovingly, if you act or doing is not purely economical, then it is creative. If you have something growing out of it within you, if it gives you growth and it is spiritual, it is creative. It is divine. You become more divine as you become more creative. All the religious of the world have said God is the creator. I don't know whether he is the creator or not. But one thing I know, the more creative you become, the more godly you become. When you're creativity comes to a climax, when your whole life becomes creative. You live in God, so he must be the creator, because people who have been creative have been close to him. Love what you do. Be meditative while you are doing it, whatsoever it is. That was our first message from Osho Zen. The second Osho Zen card is going with the flow. We need to go with the flow. Every moment in life, we have a choice whether to enter life waters and float, or try to swim upstream. When this card appears in a reading, it is an indication that you are able to float in, trusting that life will support you in your relaxation and take you exactly where it wants to go. Allow these feelings of trust and relaxation to grow more and more. Everything is happening exactly as it should. When I say become water, I mean become a flow, not remain stagnant. Move and move like water. What is the movement of water or the river? The movement has a few beautiful things about it. One is always moved towards the depth. It always searches for the lowest ground. It is non-ambitious. It is never hungered to be the first. It wants to be the last. Remember, Jesus says, those who are the last here will be first in my kingdom of God. He is talking about the water courseway of Tail, not mentioning it, but talking about it. Be the last, be non-ambitious. Ambition means going uphill. Water goes down. It searches for the lowest ground. It wants to be non-entity. It does not want to declare itself unique, especially extraordinary. It has no ego idea. And that was what Osho Zen had to tell our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of September. What does our angel messages have to tell us for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? What angel messages do we have for our fire signs for the month of September, please? What angel messages do we have for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? We need fire sign messages. Well, same. The first angel message that comes out is number 3. Everything will be okay. Try not to worry. When you feel low and the problem stacks up around you, it's difficult to see a clear path ahead. There's too much to blind you, too much stuff in the way. Take some time out and have a break so that you can see more clearly. We, your angels, are clearing the path even as you read this. Although it's difficult to imagine that life will get better, it will. We have seen the future, and there is sunshine waiting for you just a little further ahead. Keep going. We're here with you. And then number 2 angel message was number 24. Invite nature into your world today. The world of nature is God's gift to humankind and the animals. Find time to enjoy nature today. Go for a walk. sit outside or even care for houseplants. The beautiful world of nature is full of healing energies. If you can't get outside to enjoy the natural world, then surround yourself with beautiful images of woodlands and mountains or bodies of water. Hang pictures on your wall or add a waterfall picture as the screensaver to your computer. What romance angel do we have for fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please? What romance angel wants to come forward for our fire signs, please? Aries, Leo, and Sag for the month of September. What romance angels do we have for our fire signs, please? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What romance angel wants to come forward for September for our fire signs? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fire signs or romance angel wants to come forward. Any other romance angels wants to come forward? The first one that came out is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. You have somebody in your life that you need to get to know more. And once you guys reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen and it will become very passionate. It'll also be your chemistry will be very deep with each other. And then the second card that came out is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. You need to make those romantic gestures towards each other to deepen your connection with each other. It'll be a very deep connection. What moon messages do our fire signs have for us for the month of September, please? What messages do our moon cards have, Moonology has for us for our fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. What moon messages do we have for our fire signs? What messages do we have for the fire signs? The first card that came forward is you're very close to achieving your goal, Gibson Moon. Positive. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibson means. The word Gibson means believing. What's the description word, right? What a descriptive word, right? Are you pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is the looping and possibly in coming to a peak. But it's not an ending card. It's a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that same adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're currently on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move, and the whole thing could blow. This is not meant to scare you. It is just to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation. So be careful. If you choose to light it, I know I'm going on the right track. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start new projects. You need to get back into good health habits. And then the second card that came out is Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. Now is the time to be bold, bossy, even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Draw this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideas, resolutions, or positions in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you worry about a situation, it suggests to be less passive. Instead, take a assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way. To step up as a leader, I'm taking charge of my destiny. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. And that was your new messages for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What butterfly messages do we have for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please, for the month of September? What messages do we have for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please? What butterfly messages do we have for our fire signs? Family changes. Excuse me. family changes. This card comes to you with the announcement of a change in your family. You needn't worry about this shift because it unfolds with divine blessings. Trust that you and your family are entirely watched over and protected by God and the angels. And this card only arises because it is the free will choice of those involved. Your role is to keep steady prayers that everyone chooses the path of God's love. Then release your prayers with faith and love. If you need to take action, God will clearly guide you and support you all the way. While change can seem threatening in the long run, it always works out for the best. And so is it with your loved ones. Surely this change will bring you closer together and bond you in new ways. Pregnancy, birth, or adoption, a change in a living situation, divorce or separation, life transition, health concerns, marriage. And those were our butterfly messages for our fire signs for September. And whatever doesn't resonate with you guys, you can just toss aside or toss into the trash. Give me 1 minute while I go use the restroom. And what does our goddess card have for our fire signs for the month of September? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please. What messages do we have from the goddesses for our fire signs, please? What messages do we have for fire signs? Please give us some messages for our fire signs, please. What are the messages do we have for our fire signs? What messages do we have for our fire signs, please? What other messages do we have for the fire signs? The first message that came out is Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Tendencies means sticking to a decision and not allowing outside forces to sway you. Imagine yourself to be like a mighty oak tree with your roots deeply planted into Mother's Earth. Feel your solid strength and steady upward growth. Know that no matter what happens, you will succeed. Your branches will twist and turn as you flex towards the light. Yet your unwavering intentions will ensure that no faint wind will sway you from your mission. Be in charge of your body, your schedule, and your mind. Keep them focused upon your target. Stay positive. Know what your priorities are and take action on them. Take control of your schedule. Release all doubts. Avoid non-necessary skeptics. And then the second one that came out is Una, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Nurturing a cause, relationship of long-term commitment, and one that can't be rushed. This level of devotion comes from one place of deep loving and concern. I care what happens to my plants and my loved ones, so much that I'm willing to stick with them through thick and thin. This isn't always easy, but to me, it's only a way to ensure that matters are resolved and healed. I listen to the passionate stirs of my heart. I reach out and take action to let my loved ones know that I deeply care about them. I take action to spur on my pet cause. Never mind what others people think. You will benefit by carrying through with your priorities. You will feel so good about yourself if you make time for the relationship and projects that truly count in your heart. Do what's important to you and do it with absolute devotion. But remember that there is no competition for the true life purpose. So there is no need to worry, hurry, or feel that you have to force things to happen. Don't worry about your purpose or your goals. Make no sudden moves. Slow, steady progress is best right now. Ease into a new life instead of rushing into it. Do your new work in part-time ventures to begin with, while slowly exiting your old career. And those were the messages we had for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, for the month of September. If you feel the need to donate, you can do so by Cash App or PayPal. It's in the description of the video. And Nightbot will be dropping it throughout, probably, hopefully, if he cooperates with me. And if you'd like this message, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And I hope everybody has a good night.